Messenger project is the cards. The first thing that I did is establish the shape of my card being the dove, and I also needed to create a background or get a background. I chose a Valentine's theme background because that is the gift that I'm giving, a Valentine's Day gift. So I took both of those images offline, and the first step in Photoshop is to merge those two together. So the first thing that I need to do is select this by pressing Command A. You'll see the dancing ants go around the outside perimeter. Then I'm going to do Command C. That's going to copy all of that's on the background. Going over to my original first layer of the dove, I'm going to do Command V. That's going to paste the image on there. You'll notice that it's not large enough, so we need to make it bigger by hitting Command T and then grabbing the corners and dragging them out. Pressing return is going to make that happen. Next, we want to go over to our layers palette and make sure that we can see the dove by dragging it up to the top. So the next step is to alleviate or get rid of all of the color on the outside of the dove. So to do that, we take the wand tool, we select the dove, making sure that we're on the dove layer. Then, with that being selected, we need to go to the background layer because that's what we need to erase. Right now we have selected the dove, we're on the background layer, but we actually need the outside to be selected. So if you go to Select, Select Inverse, now everything but the dove has been selected. Grabbing the eraser tool and erasing what is being selected will leave you just the color of the dove. Hitting Command D is going to deselect the dove itself, or what was selected. Now all we need is the color, the background that we have left. So we can take layer 1 and throw that in the trash. Lastly, we just need to add our little messages. So hitting the tool, the text tool, we grab that and create a message. I also like to add an underline so we can, or the person that you're giving to, can add to it, add their own little message. We're going to alter that by a few adjustments, and there you go. There is your first card. The great thing is you can go back and change that however you want. The next step is to merge all of these together. So I selected that by hitting the first one and then hitting Shift, and then now that they're all selected, I'm just going to hit Control, hit the mouse, and then merge all of those layers. Because then the next thing that we need to do is bring all of them together, or multiples together. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. Going to File, New, and changing it to inches. We're going to create the size of a regular size piece of paper, 8 by 10. And then I'm going to leave my resolution at 250 and press OK. So now that I have this new layer, all I need to do is start dropping on all of my made files. So I merged those all together, so all I have to do now is a Command A, copy, or select all, then Command C to copy everything. Going back to the new file that we just made, I can do a Command V and it pastes it on there. Now you say, well, now I want to change the text. So all you have to do is come back over here and do a File, Undo, or Edit, Step Back, and you're back to seeing those three layers. So you can come in here and manipulate that, then merge them together, copy and paste. And so as you move along, you will be dealing with those two first layers. Then you will see that I created my own, adding a little bit of other touches that are more than welcome to do. But more importantly, I got at least 6 on a page that I went ahead and printed. And then lastly, for a little bit more flair, I went ahead and created a back. And if we zoom in on this, let's say to 100, I made the kind of a logo and then did it multiple times over and over and over again. So you can create a back to this as well. So there you are. That's the first step in creating the LoveDove Positive Messenger cards.